Okay, let's be honest. We've all faced it, right? That moment you open a terms and conditions document or maybe a privacy policy, and it's just this wall of text.
Oh, yeah. Pages and pages. Or contracts that feel like they're written in another language entirely.
Exactly. Super dense, kind of vague sometimes. And you just want to figure out, okay, what do I actually need to know here?
It's tough because the details are important, but wading through them takes, well, forever, and it's easy to miss things.
Which brings us to today's deep dive.
Yeah.
We found something pretty fascinating, a project that uses AI, specifically Google's Gemini models, to help make sense of these legal documents.
Uh-huh. Like an AI assistant for legal text.
Pretty much. We're basing this on insights from a video script that actually outlines how this project works. So our mission today is to unpack how this AI can help us navigate that legal jargon.
And the problem it's tackling is really universal, isn't it? The sheer difficulty of understanding these long, complex documents.
Totally. It's not just about speed, though. That's part of it. It's about truly getting the key points, the obligations, the potential, risks maybe.
Exactly. Things that might get lost in a quick skim or even a careful manual read sometimes.
So let's get into the nuts and bolts. How does it actually function? The project uses an AI pipeline built with Google's GenAI SDK. What does that mean in practice?
Right, so the SDK, think of it like a developer's toolkit. It gives them pre-built components to work with AI more easily. For this project, the pipeline first takes the legal document, usually a PDF.
Like the ones we download.
Yeah, exactly. And the first step is just getting the text out of that PDF, extracting all the words so the AI can actually read it.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Text is extracted, then Gemini steps in. I heard one of the key things it does is summarization.
That's right. But it's not just any summary. It's prompted, meaning it's told specifically, to return a structured summary, often in what's called JSON format.
JSON.
Oh, sort of. It's just a very organized way to lay out data. So the summary might clearly list, like, Party A, Party B, key obligations, that kind of thing.
Ah, I see. So you get a really quick, structured overview of who's involved and what they're supposed to do.
Precisely. It's designed to give you that immediate high-level understanding.
Okay, that's super useful for a first pass.
Yeah.
But what about digging deeper, finding those clauses that might be problematic, the red flags?
Yeah, good question. For that, they use a technique called few-shot prompting.
Few shot.
It means you show the AI just a few examples, maybe 2 or 3, of what a risky clause looks like in a legal doc.
So you teach it by example.
Exactly. Based on those few examples, Gemini learns to recognize similar kinds of potentially risky language in new documents it analyzes. It helps flag things that warrant a closer look.
That's clever. So it learns to spot potential issues. And I also read you can actually ask it specific questions, like about particular clauses.
Yes. This is really powerful. The entire document text is essentially given to the Gemini model. So you can ask things like, what happens if Party B breaches confidentiality? Or what's the governing law?
And it finds the answer within that specific document.
Correct. Crucially, the answers are grounded in the document itself. It's not making things up. It's retrieving and interpreting the relevant text. So you get accurate, context-specific answers.
Oh, wow. That beats searching manually for ages.
Hmm.
So are there limitations? Or what's next for this kind of tech? The source mentioned future ideas.
Yeah, they touched on a few things. A web user interface seems like a logical next step, right? To make it usable for people who aren't developers.
Definitely. Make it more accessible.
Uh-huh. And they mentioned maybe using something called GraphRag. That's a more advanced technique for understanding the relationships between different pieces of information in the text. Could give even deeper insights.
Interesting. Connections, not just clauses.
And also tools to potentially help edit clauses, maybe to bring them into compliance or align them with standards. That's looking further ahead, but it's a possibility.
So wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway for us looking at this?
I think the core message is that AI, like these Gemini models, really offers a powerful new way to approach legal documents. It can drastically speed up understanding, help pinpoint risks, and deliver specific answers.
It essentially makes complex legal information much more digestible.
Digestible, manageable, understandable. Yeah, it helps cut through that complexity barrier.
It really makes you think, though. What are the wider implications if technology like this becomes commonplace?
Yeah.
Making dense legal or technical information truly accessible to more people in, all sorts of fields. Something to ponder.